Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. Welcome back to Captain of Industry, where the coal in the ground is continuing to decrease, but that shall not deter us. Oh no, we shall continue to mine coal for at least a little while longer. But to be honest, we're probably getting to the end of our, I guess, the useful lifespan for coal, and so we're gonna try and wean ourselves off coal at some point soon. Although there is so much in the ground, isn't there? Wowzers, that's a lot. Anyway, what have we got as a priority over the course of this episode? Well, good question indeed. We got a couple of things that I would really rather like to accomplish. One is to just fix the transportation of household electronics. I mean, is it an insane idea to actually just straight up set up a transport belt? Like a level 2 transport belt from one side of the map to the other. I mean, I know that does look and perhaps sound very insane, like from the outset. But we do kind of have like an infinite number of construction components. So I'm kind of thinking maybe heck yeah. I mean, how much would this realistically cost me? Just, you know, asking for a friend, you know? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Oops. Because this is going to immediately free up 4 trucks. What we need to do, right? What we basically need to do, as much as we possibly can. It doesn't need to be pretty either, that's the thing. What we need to do over the course of this episode is just to try and find ways to free up the trucks that are currently doing set delivery routes, because over the last couple of episodes, as I'm sure you will have observed, I've been pretty gung-ho about the whole let's just assign trucks to everywhere that they need to be assigned, and, you know, damn the consequences, and we'll worry about that later. So it's time to fix that. It's time to fix that. Let's start with the crazy idea, shall we? That, of course, being this. Let's go around the outside. Also, I want to retire. I want to properly retire. Maybe, you know, decommission, I guess, is the proper phrase. Decommission this area. At some point, this coal burning operation. I could transfer it to be a gas burning operation. That doesn't really seem like a great idea, does it? Not particularly. Right, I cannot believe this is going to work. We are going to be bang out of rubber. That's the only thing. I mean, it looks atrocious. It looks atrocious. And we're not going to have enough rubber. We're definitely not going to have enough rubber. But, sure. We're going to try. I'm not really worrying too much about excavators. Let's be brutally honest. We're probably not going to have any more excavators in this vicinity anyway. Maybe we'll do that just so that we can come around the back here, because if we don't come around the back of these places, then when we recover some excavators from time to time, which we will be required to do, no doubt, just because we have to as part of, you know, usual business or whatever, we won't be able to get them out of the vehicle depot, so that's fine. Yeah, so that's kind of like the most insane thing that I think I've ever built. We do not have... This gets a priority. I think this gets a priority, right? I mean, absolutely. Absolutely, this gets a priority. So, we have a certain amount of rubber. We don't have loads of rubber. We don't actually even have loads of rubber production. But, that being said, we can use naphtha. Can use some of our naphtha anyway. Where are you going? You've got diesel. Okay, that's fine. Can use some of our naphtha to make more rubber. I mean, I just have no idea I have no idea how long it's going to take to build that. But, I mean, I feel like that's a step in the right direction. It feels good. It feels good to me. It feels good to me. We don't have any vehicles assigned here, but we do have vehicles assigned at the other end of the route, which is kind of important. Now, what else do I want to accomplish over the course of today's episode? It's a great, great question. There is one thing that I do want to fix, and that is, well, first of all, glass and the consistency of glass just in general. We need to make sure that that is 100% good, because if it's not, we're going to have problems. I want to get more greenhouses. I want to get more greenhouses, and I'm actually going to zone them out up over here, because I think there is a world in which we get a couple of greenhouses over here. I mean, the sandy beach is not really what I was going for. This area also is not really what I'm going for. I need a plateau. I need a large plateau, like a very, very large plateau. That's kind of plateau-y. We're just not good on the old space, are we? I guess we're kind of making a plateau over here. That's kind of nice. Are we going to expand into the ocean more? I guess so. I tell you what, if we were to do more dumping in this area, which that is kind of on the cards. I mean, there's cargo ship is low on fuel. Which cargo ship and why? Oh yeah, because we have a whole bunch of trucks that are doing not what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, forgot about that. That's okay. We can wait. We can wait a little bit. Besides, we need more rubber to be created anyway. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yep, that's looking fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to continue to expand. I think we're going to continue to expand this plateau out here. That's going to give us a bountiful amount of space. And then what we're going to do as well, we're going to do... We're going to do this. We're actually going to bypass completely part of the route which I just made. Man, this is so dicey, isn't it? Oh, start and end connected to the same transport. I don't care if it's connected to the same transport. Stick a unit storage in here for good measure or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. The point that I'm trying to make is that we're going to try and use even more of this space for food production. And this is perfect for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's kind of close proximity to our petrochemical industry, which is quite important. We don't have fertilizer production set up at the new petrochemical area, but it's not out of the question that we could set that up if we wanted to. There we go. Nice. And then we ditch this middle bit, which does not actually have any components yet, so that's just fine. Cool. Now, can we quick build any of this? We can quick build that bit. Nice. We can quick build... We can quick build quite a lot if we wanted to. I don't really feel compelled to do so. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. I guess we can quick build that. And... yeah, I mean, this is the big one, right? The 577 bits of rubber. Yeah, that's a big old ask, to be honest. That is a big old ask. So yeah, we sorted out uranium production. We sorted out uranium pellet production. This needs to get moved to keep empty. And to be honest, yeah, I'm gonna quick build a brand new storage for nuclear stuff. We'll make it a flat conveyor too. There we go. And we'll get that built. The reason that this needs to be kept empty is because we constantly need to keep our nuclear, the priority export, that goes up to 1, I'm afraid. There is no other bit of infrastructure that is more important right now than our power setup. Already, I think we're out of pellets. Yeah, we totally are. Import, that gets priority 1 import, I'm afraid. There is simply no other way to handle it. There's also nothing that we can do about our spent fuel at this moment in time, which is really frustrating. That is... Oh, that's actually a huge issue. I don't know. I mean, how are we going to get rid of this stuff? Are we getting rid of it? I hope we're getting rid of it. I think I'm going to assign a truck directly. Yeah, I'm going to assign a truck directly. I think maybe we might just have a delivery of components quick enough. We only have 30 left. We go through, what, 3 a minute. So we got 10 minutes left. Okay, alright. Not overly optimistic. How many do we make per minute? We make 3.3 per minute. That's fine. Okay. I could boost it, but I'm not going to boost it. As long as we're able to supply via truck all of the ingredients that we need, which we should be able to do, it's just a matter of, you know, fixing things up, really, isn't it? It's just a matter of fixing things up, and we will be fine. Maybe for that reason, it's worth not retiring the coal area quite yet, which is kind of what I was saying earlier, because I'm just absolutely paranoid that something bad is going to happen, and we're going to need to yoink all of this back on in a moment's notice. Though even if we were to yoink it back on, we'd still be in a bit of a dicey place. I'd say what I can do, what I really should do. Let's pause. Let's pause this output, and let's yoink that down to 2. Yeah, we might start venting a little bit, but that's fine. We can vent. That is not an issue. Actually, unpause this for a second just to vent a little bit of the extra steam. Just get it out of there. Yep, keep cooling, keep cooling, keep cooling. Perfect. And once that's down to normal levels, which it is now, then we can pause that pipe. And that means is that we're just going to continue to supercharge these 2 outputs as opposed to everything else, which I think is fine. And it's going to stop the rate of... It's going to stop the rate of uranium rod usage. We're now... Well, we cut it down by a third. So we're down from 3 per 60 seconds to 2 per 60 seconds, which is going to give us a little bit of an opportunity to catch up. Anyway, how's our sky route doing? Obviously, I know we've got this whole setup to still go, but we're getting there. I feel like maybe I need more trucks. You know, I feel like we need more something. I feel like the clever way of doing this... The clever way of doing this would be to have, like, a loose storage just, like, here. Maybe this is kind of what we can do. So, loose storage here, and then we have a U-shaped conveyor. Level 2 U-shaped conveyor, mind you. That just sort of travels all the way down the mountain to our dump zone, or, you know, somewhere near our dump zone, and then we just have an assigned truck at the other end. Is that really what I'm going to do? It's an option. I'm putting a lot of strain on my rubber production, I realize, but... Cannot find pillars. Pillar placements. So... Yeah, this is going to be a problem if an excavator ever wants to come by this way, but... The reason that I'm feeling, you know, like this is a good idea, is not because I think this is a good idea to do every time. Although, to be fair, I think there's maybe a rationale somewhere in doing this sort of next to every mining area or near every mining area that you're interested in dumping a lot of stuff from. There we go. Oof. This is going to end up being changed at some point in the future, no doubt. It's going to get changed right now because I don't like it. And I'm definitely not going to like it in the future. But look, for now, it is what it is. Okay. Get this down here. Right. Not actually using that many components. Yet again, we're using quite a large amount of rubber. Okay, hills, the algorithm for pathfinding still needs to be worked out. Anyway, I kind of hate this, but I also kind of love it at the same time. Like, it's kind of decent. Okay, for now, I'm going to be really naughty and just stick this in the back here. Yeah, there you go. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to get a unit storage, and we'll get 2 of them. U-shaped conveyor 2. And then we're going to ditch this bit. There we go. How much? Oh my goodness, it takes a lot of stuff. It takes a lot of rubber. Can we trade for rubber? It's definitely possible, right? Yeah, we can trade iron for rubber, and we have loads of iron. Sold out. Okay, well, that was somewhat uneventful. Nothing there. Rubber? No, no rubber. That's fine, though. That's cool. Oh, we can do this. 8.2 Unity. You know what? I think I'm going to build that. I kind of rate that as a higher priority as to what we're doing. Because this is also going to free up trucks. It looks absolutely atrocious, but I think it might just work. We are going to need, like, more loose storage bins over here, though. Probably going to need about 3. We'll get level 2 U-shaped conveyors as well. Can't find valid pillar placement. I believe. Cool. Nice collision with the terrain there. Okay. Good. That's already building. Build that. That's already been quick built. You build, you build, you build, and you build. Okay. So the next thing that we do, whilst we're waiting for all of that to sort itself out. No designations in the area. That's okay. Let's continue expanding along here. And then I guess we'll start cutting into the rock face. There we go. Looking good. Wonderful. How are we getting on over here? 480 glass. That's pretty good. Could quick deliver the components for that, but that doesn't seem like a great idea. Anyway, the point is that we're going to choose... My goodness gracious me, the game is feeling very laggy at this moment in time. Right, we're going to choose the outputs as here, here, and here. We're going to store gold ore. We're going to store rock. And maybe something else. But I need to make sure that we remove the other routes as well. So we need to remove that, that, and that. Right, so with any luck, the route should be recalculated. Oh yeah, dirt. This needs to be dirt here. That's it. So dirt, rock, and gold. And that should really mean that we only need like a couple of trucks. The trucks won't have to drive as far. They should be fine. Dirt, there we go. Gets dropped off nicely. Beautiful. And then it's just a case of sorting out the other end. This is going to take yonks to build. That's fine, though. Absolutely no issues there. Okay, good stuff. How are we getting on the belt front? The big belt over here. That's not the main bit. That's the main bit. We need way more rubber. Which we are making. Slowly but surely. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's good. That's good. We're fine for diesel. We got 24 rubber. We can maybe trade some more iron if we want to at some point, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, we don't really use iron for much these days at all, so we're probably good to keep trading it. Anyway, what's important is that this, not that one, this mining depot here currently has got 5 trucks assigned. I really don't think that we're going to end up needing 5 trucks assigned. Yeah, see, this is full storage already. But that's kind of unavoidable. It's unavoidable until we get this belt built. Why the heck is it taking such a long time to build? I suppose it is an absolute monster, and I just did not consider the size. But hey-ho. Also, the other thing that we probably want to consider is... I don't think that we can filter. I don't think that we can filter anything from the belt, so we're just going to have to, you know, stick everything on the same belt and just sort of let it go. But that's fine. Also, I'm noticing that my maintenance level 2 is a little low. See, that's a real issue. That needs to be on priority import 1 as well. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that needs addressing. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to choose strategically to remove the 3 trucks that we have assigned over here on the Household Electronics unit storage. We're going to say truck export import off, truck export import off, truck export import off already, so that's fine. That is good. That's going to help. It's not going to make a huge difference. I appreciate that, but it's okay. Sawmill is full output storage. Man, even just with 5 more trucks, I feel like we'd be in a really, really great place. In a really, really good place. Okay, we're also going to edit the area for this. Okay. So that might allow for a little bit more dumping to occur. But we shall have to wait and see. What are we at? We're at 69 nice percent. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. Okay, so any trucks that we're just sort of seeing sort of littered around. Unassigned fluid storage. Oh, I see. Let's get you unassigned there. We've got you on sulfur here. Let's get you unassigned. Actually, yeah, you've got far too much sulfur. Why have you got far too much sulfur? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I see. It's not in the dumping zone. Okay. There we go. Okay, do that instead. That's a bit of a shame. So that's where all of our sulfur issues were coming from. Partly, anyway. Bit irritating, but not much you can do about it. Are we having similar slag issues over here? No, because we're starting the dumping process in this area. Right, let's ditch 1 for glass. Ditch 1 food truck. Try and just cut down the number of trucks that are just hanging around doing absolutely nothing. Chlorine, I feel like really... I feel dodgy about not moving the chlorine. But we could maybe move the chlorine by pipe, to be fair. I mean, it does require a daft pipe. Can we get housing? Can we get a pipe through the housing in the middle here? What's wrong with a chlorine pipe? Just sort of, you know, cruising over people's heads. Everything, apparently. Everything is wrong with that. While I'm disappointed that the game decides to selectively enforce health and safety regulations. However, can't stop me from being crafty, can you, video game? It's almost like I planned for this. See, look at that. I'm saving yet another truck from a life of doing absolutely nothing. No sitting around. Not on my watch. No siree. There we go. And we'll quick build that. You best believe it. And we will unassign from the fluid storage. Perfect. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, truck export off. That's still fine. How are we doing water-wise? Very okay. Very, very, very okay. Right, so I think that the changes that we've made, they look ridiculous, but sincerely, I think they're going to make a huge difference. I mean that a lot. If I can get rid of this queue, I would be happy. And to be honest, I think it's already started to feel a little better. Already started to feel a little bit better. It just feels a little bit more fluid, you know? It feels a little bit more on the go. Let's cut down the number of trucks that we have here. We'll cut it down to like, we'll cut it down to 3. Even though I appreciate, oh, it's actually working now. That's pretty nifty. Cool. That's great. That is just finished building then. Brilliant. Okay, and then we assign a route here. Boop. And we're going to assign a truck, I think, for good measure. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on this belt, but that is just fine with me. In an ideal world, we'd probably have, you know, individual belts, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just going to take a little while to clear it, but, I mean, this is going to be a way, 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 way quicker setup for us. Yeah, this is really good. We're going to be able to make some serious progress getting through that hill there. We'll keep an eye on things down here just to sort of see what happens when the products come through. How are we doing rubber production-wise? Well, we're making the odd bit of rubber. That's for sure. Doesn't feel like a huge win, though, but there we go. Right, what else can we do? I mean, this diesel... You can be unhooked there. Yeah, no need. You are allowed to do... Yeah, you're allowed to stay there. Nuclear power is super important, so I'm not going to mess around with that too much. Any other assigned truck that's just doing nothing? Is that a uranium truck? Yeah, that's a uranium truck. That seems unnecessary. We got a lot of uranium at the moment. Actually, what are we waiting for? Toxic slurry, what's the issue? Missing input, toxic slurry? Oh no, brine. We're missing brine. Well, I tell you what, brine can also be moved by pipe. From here, right? Wow, why is it that we have such wacky stuff? That needs to be removed too. Why are we going down the wacky pipeline? I tell you what, wacky pipes are free. They obviously cost something to build, but at the end of the day, they I think they pay for themselves pretty darn quick, don't they? Well, as long as I believe that they pay for themselves quickly, I'm going to continue to build them. Right. The only issue that I have, which I probably have in a lot of places, is that it's going to mess up the excavator routes. If I was a smarter, more considerate individual, I feel like I would probably build my pipes and build with that in mind. But I'm not. Right, truck can't reach destination. Have I doofed something up here? You can't get over to there. Really? Oh yeah, that does make it kind of an unmanageable area. Well, I tell you what, the solution to this is to get rid of this this greenhouse, which is not a solution to anything. Alternatively, getting rid of this food market as well. That's an option. Don't really like any of these solutions, to be fair. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, we'll let this get built, and then we'll find another way around here. It's fine. We can always do the tried and tested tried and tested that route. And can we actually get in front of the food market here? No. There we go. And ditch this bit in the middle. Quick remove. There we go. We are grand for Unity as well, which is fantastic. Okay, so the trucks should all clear themselves. Bish bash bosh. We don't have enough maintenance again. I don't know how that happened. It's steel this time. Why is it steel? It's again slag as an output because we've stopped dumping here. Oh god, okay. Just keep dumping in this area if you want to, video game. Like I don't care. Like that's fine. You can continue to dump in this area. That's all right. And there is an assigned truck there actually. That's fine. Okay. Good. So that's going to fix the situation a little bit. But also, I mean, do we have much steel over here? We don't have a huge amount of steel over here. What's the issue? We got too much exhaust? Yeah, we genuinely have far too much exhaust. Well, the way that we go about fixing this is pretty simple. I suspect that we probably produce 96 exhaust. I mean, yeah, we got a lot of exhaust output coming from, you know, this. It's filled. Okay, here's what we do. We're gonna cut into the mountain around this area, and we're actually gonna just sort of level this entire operation here. I'm super okay with this. How are we doing with the dumping operation, by the way? Got 0 dirt. Ooh, I tell you what, that's kind of a problem. This needs to be on keep empty. That needs to not be on dirt. Is this even possible, actually? Ugh. I'm thinking that I might have... done myself dirty here. I mean... Right, here's the solution. Right. Here's the solution. The solution is that we just use this for gold ore. I was kind of thinking that the game would adapt at the end, but I don't think it is. Okay. Pause this. Right. You know, I think I just want to choose to be environmentally damaging. And what I'll do is I'll just set up a dumping designation really nearby, and we're just going to dump in this area. It's probably going to be pretty unhelpful for, you know, a future potato, but I mean, that's kind of like future potato's problem, right? There we go. Okay. So that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks that we're not going to be able to sort of have it as I initially envisioned. Unfortunately, as I say, the filters can't filter. That's just not how they... That's not how they operate. Truck cannot reach destination. Where are you trying to go? You trying to ditch this? Oh, it's fine. There we go. Get rid of it all. Okay, good. That's better. That is better. My goodness gracious me. This game is really, really slowing down now. Almost to the point of unplayability. It really is very, very slow. Okay. That seems to be slightly better for steel. We are going to start seeing some maintenance drop off here, but it's actually a salvageable situation for sure. We also need just way more rubber in general, which again we can trade some iron for, which I think I probably will do. There we go. Sold out, come back later. No problems. No problems whatsoever. It's just going to help us top up and eventually get the route set up, and that's going to allow us to get even more Unity. Okay, let's boost all of these machines. Yep, for what little it's actually going to do. Thankfully, we still have enough electronic components, which is great. Okay, good. Iron ore, that needs to be on keep full. How are we not able to get iron ore out here? We should be. We should be fine. Right, I'm going to unassign some of these from the mine control tower. Maybe too many, but I don't think so. I mean, we have a lot of trucks here. That seems like it's enough for coal, you know? I just don't want to go over the top. And besides, that's hopefully going to help slash our delivery times. Okay. Dirt, gold ore. There we go. Perfect. And dump gold ore here. Is that not what's happening here? There we go. Yeah, that's just the ticket. Okay. You don't like that. Toggle direction. Toggle direction. Ah, I see. There's a little bit of dirt literally right on the end there. Oh, no. There we go. It's coming through. Unassigned loose storage. Assign loose storage. Good stuff. Empty. Ah, I see. They need to be on empty. It wasn't on empty previously. That's fine. Look, at the end of the day, it's not perfect, but it will work. It will absolutely work. There we go. And it's much quicker. It's much quicker for everyone, which is great. Which is what we love to see. Right, this slag is getting to the important points. We're going to need to boost this exhaust scrubber for now. Ooh. This is working, but we need to just do it faster. Yeah. Kind of sucks that you can't really do anything else with sulfur, other than, of course, make acid, which we have enough of right now. Yeah, we're fine for acid, thanks. Okay, maintenance, still a little on the low side, but that's fine. How are we doing building the conveyor here? Not bad at all. And we're actually getting over our maintenance problems as well. Like, we're actually getting there. The real thing that I'm questioning is why are we not able to get all the iron ore that we could possibly want? Do I need a few more iron ore trucks here? I think I might. Let's unassign more. Unassign more trucks. Leave more just sort of floating. Is there seriously a 9,000 second queue? Like, is that seriously it? Like, I really refuse to believe that. Okay. That's good. Let's get that working overtime as well. It's pretty okay. Alright. This is fine. I mean, the upshot is that we do still need a second exhaust scrubber. There's no doubt about it. But that has rectified at least some of the problem, and the rest of the problem is going to be rectified as soon as we clean up this this ground patch over here as well, which is suboptimal from the perspective of we're not able to mine pure iron ore, but, I mean, it'll be fixed soon, and that's what matters. Right, what do we need? Another 150 rubber. Still a pricey trade, but I'm happy to make it. Happy to make it if it allows us to get us across the line. God. Just the lack of steel is a problem. Why are we running out of... Why are we running out of power? What's stopped? What stopped power-wise? This has been stopped for ages. Have I started running something that I was not usually running? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I guess we'll open the... Oh, is it a maintenance issue? I guess we'll crank up the power a little bit. That needs to be repaired. Crank up the power. Beautiful. Let's go. I mean, those little things shouldn't really make a difference. Like, we should... How are you breaking down? Yeah, this really shouldn't be a problem. I crank that back down to 2. Repause this. I really don't think that we should be having any issues here. If we have further issues, I'll reopen that third thingy. But at the moment, it just doesn't feel right. Anyway, second exhaust scrubber coming online. We're doing it. Let's remove all these boosts. There's absolutely no point in having the boosts on. Man, yeah, we are like straight up out of power. I have no idea. Alright. Well, do that. Oh, we did end up building the generators. That's kind of nice. It's a quirky little sideshow. That's pretty good. Right. How are we doing up here? Wow, look at that. Great progress into the mountain already. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I do have enough nuclear rods. I know I just checked the number of nuclear rods that I had. And yet our max capacity just... I've not misdone the maths, have I? No, I've done it fine. It's cranked up to where it needs to be. It's 3. We've got enough water. We've got enough uranium. Yeah, that gets 2 megawatts, 2 megawatts, 6 megawatts. Each of these should be producing 6 megawatts. That's like 18 plus all the little extras. And yet, apparently, we still just don't have enough power. Like, what is happening? What's happened? I am very unsure as to why our power is in a really, really bad state. That might just be me missing something obvious, but I just don't know what it is. Right, can we get this flipping rubber done yet? I just want to get this... I just want to get the rubber done. There we go, 2.9 Unity. Let's do it. Let's guarantee household electronics to be set up for the next forever. Wonderful. Okay, full outputs. We need more copper. That's great, that's coming through. Coming through as we speak. Wonderful. Also, the queue time has now been absolutely obliterated, which is great. That means we can maybe assign a few more trucks to both of these machines. And plus, did we clear the ground here? Oh, no, I didn't. I'll tell you why I didn't. That's incorrect. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully that's going to sort of cause a recalculation. Again, what the heck is happening? Full output? Is that the issue? You're not okay. All right, we need to do something with this. We need to do something with this water if that's what's causing the issue. I don't think it is because that output issue wasn't there before. But I'm gonna continue to build more storage tanks, and I'm not convinced the problem is getting any better. But it will at least knock the problem into the future. Steam is high. We got plenty of steam. Reactor heat is exactly where it needs to be. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, what I care about is getting a second oxygen scrubber up and running. Well, not an oxygen scrubber, you know what I mean. One of these thingies. Right, let's get... What is this? Exhaust? Yep, bring this across. There we go, and... It's more exhaust as an input. Whatever. To be honest, I don't care if it gets split across the two or if it goes into just the one. That's okay. Right, carbon dioxide. We just vent that, don't we? Sure do. Steam. Yep. Boom. 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 Right, we're going to build all of this because of course we are. Alright, that should alleviate a lot of the pressure. Brilliant. Okay, boost. And boost. Maybe a boost is not required, actually, on either front. That's good. That's real good. Okay, well, I think we're sorted. I think that is just allowed enough flex into the system to just work. So that's good. Also, this setup was running in overdrive, and it doesn't need to be anymore. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't need to be in overdrive. We will be getting, very soon anyway, a whole bunch of household electronics. I mean, they're all on their way. And when that happens, our Unity is going to be sorted. Our power situation seems to be in a slightly better place at the moment, which is great. Very, very happy with that. Love to see it. We're making electronics, which is glorious. We're making copper. How much copper do we use every 60 seconds? 9 times 6 is 54, and we don't make anywhere near that, do we? We make 48, so we're like two-thirds of that. 2/3 of the copper. So that's okay, though. We are manufacturing copper here, but we're not actually outputting copper. That's a classically great decision. There we go. Can't quick deliver. Can't quick deliver anymore. Forgot about that. God. Okay. Everything is out of Unity, but, I mean, the only thing that really matters is maintenance at this moment in time. Remove the boost on that. Maintenance is at 75%. Again, I don't think that's necessarily a problem. I think we'll be able to fix that up relatively easily. Right, steel. We're fine for steel. That's good. That's looking good. Everything is looking good. Everything is looking good apart from a few choice issues, and those issues are pretty much confined to steel production, which we have now rectified by increasing the amount of exhaust output that we are able to generate. The chlorine, decision to pipe the chlorine in was... Is it working? I mean, it's not really working, is it? We get 12 chlorine every 60 seconds, and we use 4. That should be fine. Why on earth would that be a problem then? We shouldn't have an issue there. Yeah, we should be grand. I guess maybe we just had a little bit of a breakdown. A cheeky little breakdown. That's okay. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Cheeky little breakdown. Also, the household electronics have arrived, and the Unity is great. Are we actually supplying every single good? We're supplying every single good. We were for a brief second there. Until we weren't. Man, why is it chlorine that's the real issue? I did not think the chlorine would be the problem here. If we boost... Yeah, sure, we can boost you. Boost chlorine production for a little bit. But maintenance-wise, we should be sorted, and we should be sorted pretty quickly. Okay. Nice. I'm just happy that we're good. We're good for Unity. We're good for Unity. Power is not a problem. Power is never a problem. He says 1.5 megawatts. Yeah, that's no big deal. And we're looking fine on this front. Missing input. We're still missing chlorine, but it's coming. Oh, it's a coming. Could upgrade that pipe if we wanted to, but I don't think that that's our problem. Our problem is everything else. Right. Uranium rods. How are we doing uranium rods wise? We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Both of these machines are working pretty continuously. We're processing the toxic slurry as and when we need to. Let's go and check out our uranium thingy over here. How many uranium rods do we have? That's it. That's it for uranium rods. Wowzers. 2, 4, 6. I'm really just gonna stop. Just turn down one. Yeah. Eek. Eek, eek, eek. Do I need to... Hold on. Do I need to pause all of these so that the game, like, officially recognizes that it needs to spin these up? Maybe that's kind of it? Is that any better? Production did take a massive nosedive there. Yeah, but... I don't know. It still feels like it should be possible. I really don't feel like I'm doing anything crazy, but... Oh my god, are we full of output? Are we full of output water again? There's just nowhere for this water to go. Oh my lordy. So we just need to empty this water into the lake. And I really hate doing that, but like I don't think we have a choice. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Again, maximum paranoia. Quick deliver, and quick deliver. Right. Then we're gonna ditch this. And then we're gonna... So we should be able to transfer all the water out here reasonably quickly into the appropriate tank. Yeah, further up the chain. This needs to be on boost, dude. Can't not have power. Can't have not power at this electric assembly machine. This is the most important electric assembly machine in the entire flipping game. Of all of the issues that we could have, I really didn't figure having too much water would ever be an issue that I was confronted with. Sincerely. That is bonkers. That is absolutely bonkers. Okay. Good. Let's try and keep this kind of tight. Kind of tidy, because we're going to get a second nuclear reactor at some point. Haha, haha. We're going to try it. What am I doing? I need to build the pump first. The other problem with the pump, or the liquid dump even, is that, I mean, can we put it anywhere here? I think this is too high up. Yeah, it's definitely too high up. Even down here. I don't think that down here is going to work either, because I think that there is a weird, like, little... There's, like, a little hill, which means that I'm pretty certain that we're going to have a terrain collision if we were to build it there. What about over here? Yeah. Ish. Oh, I don't like it, but sure, we'll do that. Okay. Then of course we have the test. Faff this down the mountain. And in there. Brilliant. Okay. Unity builds. Unity builds. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this all. To be honest, we're probably at the point where we don't actually need to do any Unity stuff, any Unity building stuff, but that's fine. Right, so this is first of all going to prioritize all inputs into the extensive tank system that we have here. There's... Just turn off all of the truck exports. Turn off the truck exports there, just leave them on that one. That's fine. And then that should hopefully make everything just work better. I hope. Boy, oh boy, do I hope. Oh boy. Okay. Now do we want to try turn this back on? Okay, again, I really don't understand why this does not produce the power that we need to, but there we go. Maybe it's a throughput of the pipe issue. It could very well be. I don't think so. It definitely doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it's max output, you know? Which is peculiar. Anyway, we're fine for food, which is great. We are fine for maintenance again. Fix that up. That's wonderful. What's the issue here? No, we need plastic by the looks of it. And we're not getting chlorine. Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to toggle the direction of that pipe there. And then I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to get rid of all of... Yeah, I can't build that. Yeah, we don't have enough. Is that a bad place to build that? It's probably a bad place to build that. Let's cancel and redo that. But yeah, finally we can get rid of all this copper that we've been saving up for about... This copper, what am I talking about? There we go. That's fine. Okay. Get rid of all this this nonsense. Dude, how am I not producing any power? Oh, now that's why I'm not producing any power, because I didn't crank it up to 3. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Right. Now we're sorted for power, I think. Man, we don't have any nuclear. We don't have any of the nuclear flipping rods. That's a huge issue. Okay, you know what? Let's do the unthinkable. Let's turn all this back on. Let's turn all this back on. There we go. Watch as the cumbersome old system grinds into action. 27 megawatts of power that we are capable of producing, and yet I'm not able to produce it. And I can't figure it out. I can't figure out why. It cannot be a water output issue. Can it? Just doesn't look like it. Just doesn't look like it. Max output 100%, max output 100%, max output 100%, but it's idle. Oh man, I don't know. What a peculiar one, eh? What a peculiar one. Right. You cannot get to here. I've really messed up this. I thought I'd built a route there that really ended up working quite nicely, but apparently no, I've created a monster. Well, we can ditch that. Although I should probably ditch that after we move everything out. Hold on, quick deliver the resources back there. I'm sorry. Okay, you know, we're gonna leave this belt in here for now. Just let the bits and bobs stay there. We'll remove this, and we will fix things. That's good. Okay. We are losing workers. I don't know how we are losing workers. What did we build? I don't think we built anything, but I can unload the workers from the ship who have been doing nothing for the last wee while. We haven't completed the greenhouse. What the heck? What the heck could it be? How are we doing, by the way, up in our mountain pass here? Not bad. Not bad. We're doing very, very well. And that doesn't look like a lot of progress, but let me tell you, when you're digging in something, you know, that's that deep, that's progress. That's progress right there. See, everything feels very, very good, but it also, at the same time, feels more fragile than it's ever felt before. You know? It just feels very yikesy. Chlorine systems. We need chlorine. We've got plenty of electronics now. That's good. That's fine. Let's ditch you. Very good. Okay. So that plastic is going to keep us going for a while. Also, that can be upgraded. It's going to make my life a heck of a lot easier, isn't it? Didn't really end up making it that much easier. There's always something, eh? Always something. Right. And then we can yoink this out of here. And I'll just quick remove it. That's going to fix all the truck issues. So that is excellent. I hope. Truck cannot reach destination. Bada bim, bada boom. What do you know? we're now going zoom. There we go. Love to see it. Okay. So I think all of our processes are good. I really still don't understand the issues with power. Maintenance-wise, we're fine. We can remove all the boosts again. Really should get another maintenance depot, but at this point I kind of feel like it's not that important. Uranium pellets, uranium pellets. We've got a full load of uranium pellets that are quite literally ready to go. Right to there. See, where are these things? I mean, I feel like we're just not making anywhere near enough. And yet, using 3 every 60 seconds, that's fine. We're making 3.3 every 60 seconds. So, again, by my calculations, we should have tons of these things hanging around. And we just don't. It's not a uranium issue, is it? No, no siree. Not a uranium issue. Got a decent amount of uranium. We got a decent amount of everything here. Just very peculiar. Very, very peculiar indeed. Right, tree harvester cannot reach destination. Of course you can't, because of course I've stuck the bad stuff in the way. There we go. Ditch that. Start with these trees here, eh? Those ones too. Yeah, that sounds approachable and doable. Unless it's stuck. I'll recover it. Might not fix the problem. It absolutely doesn't. Okay, at that point, I think the tree harvester gets recycled. You get scrapped, and we get another vehicle instead. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Right, Unity-wise, how are we doing? Household electronics is kind of sketchy. Wow. Household goods we're still good for? No, not even close. We only supplied 50%. Can you believe that? How on earth are we only supplying 50%? Oh, no, we're supplying 100%. It's just because it consumed via this household goods module. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So yeah, we're good on household goods. We're not good on household electronics. We're sporadically supplying them with that. Fine for wastewater, fine for water. Is that with the edict in place? The, no, it's not with the plenty of everything edict in place. That's fine, though. We don't necessarily need that. Oh, my goodness. Gracious me. You know what the biggest impediment to this game now is that it's a flippin' PowerPoint presentation. It is a slideshow. It is a slideshow. Even at 1x speed, right? I mean, it actually doesn't make a blind bit of difference. It is so unbelievably slow. Yeah. Also, we're probably going to be running out of coal here at some point soon. Again, the solution to that is really just to sort of make more of these stage 1 boilers, these distillation boilers, because, I mean, we've got an unlimited amount of crude, an unlimited amount of steam high, really, and all we really need to do is just get these boilers, or any boilers for that matter, to use medium and heavy oil from a bespoke source. It can't be hyphened off from this setup because this setup is already perfectly balanced, or at least as perfectly balanced as it needs to be, which is why they need sort of bespoke. They need a bespoke setup, but you know what? That's a problem for a future potato, because we're gonna wrap this up right about now. Thank you ever so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's been me. It's been Orbital Potato. It's been Captain of Industry. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.